I got a problem with this wall. I don't understand why the paint come off. I reckon they used some old paint myself, but still. What I'm thinking about doing is getting it all wired brushed off and we'll tile that entire wall in stone or something that looks like stone. That's sort of the problem. The old miss is going to be shocked because I'm using the DJI. I treated myself to a new camera yesterday, and my justification was she broke my DJI. So when she sees this, she's going to wonder, where did I get this one from? Actually, the one she's got is the one she thinks she broke. I fixed it. Never told her. For the last, 2 or 3 weeks, I go, be careful with my DJI as she goes on in the mornings. And not knowing it was hers. So when she sees this, she might have a bit of a dig at me, but that's one up for the old man, isn't it? I haven't made too bad a job here. Clean that all out. And I think I see the floor's a bit low there, but I'll correct that with the tiles. Yeah, it's alright for a storeroom. Now you see the way that they've done those columns, where they're building the columns up as they were doing the blocks. That's a cheap way of doing it. But when they're building, if you build all the walls up and then pour the columns afterwards, that's a cheap way of building. It's quite easy because you're using the actual blocks themselves to hold the columns up. But over here I insisted that columns are made first, then the blocks. And we've got to put in 4 more columns through here, how I've designed it. And this is all going to be fence, with a fence similar design to this. But look at those columns, look far better. I've had a load of limbs cut off of the mango tree, and what I got planned is to cover all those limbs with a common hanging orchid once the wall's up. A lot of people said, oh, the wall's going to last, be broken in a couple of months. No, it won't. This is a mango tree. If you know how they work, you know you ain't going to have a problem with them. We cut off some roots, but they won't regrow through that concrete. And if they do, what you do is put some metal sheet in. If you put metal sheet in, you can't grow through a piece of metal sheet.
The weather's not been very nice again today, September 29. And look, the rain's coming up here. Coming from this way, not from the city. The city's there, but the rain's coming from this side of the mountain. But it's not raining here yet, but you could already hear it. I'm running late this morning because I was so busy sorting paperwork and documents. I have forgot to check the boys, but I know what they're doing because before I leave yesterday, I told them what I expect today. I'm here down in our Pulang Bato gym because I'm trying to meet the Lazada deliveries of Old B because they can't go up the hill as they are complaining that they're gonna get wet, so I have to get down and wait for them here. I already got 2 parcels. There's one that I'm waiting for that I don't know where he is. He said he's near the barangay hall. So this is my situation when Old B had his secret shopping. I'm the one who sorted out. So this is the sort of thing that he's buying, 306 of these tiny ones. And I could get him bigger than this pack of the Lazada for 50 pesos. So look, the moves for his Orchids. I'm here in Red Ribbon because I gotta have to get the cake for Old B because she has spent a lot of money buying a new camera because I'm using his Osmo Pocket because I broke mine. So I'll make sure that I don't forget the cake that he wanted. So the three lads are now filing blocks on this side of the wall. And as you can see, they have also put in those PVC pipe underneath. Because the plan of Old B is to put chipping around, you know, gravel. So they're all here. And I want Old B to put some more PVC pipe in the corner of that where his foot is, because usually the water goes in there on corners. So this one, it's fine with this one. There. So they're gonna have to make a beam on the top when the blocks are all up. Then Old B wanted to have 4 more columns. No, 3 more columns. 1, 2, and 3 on here because that's already counted in there. So the view is getting clearer that they cleared out the vegetation that was here, like the bananas that the Lord just planted anywhere. And all this one. Next will be the tree. Cut off the top. Then all you can see is the view. Old Lito will have to put that corner PVC pipe so no water will be stagnating on the corner while it's still wet and soft. So it starts to look good and tidy now. So there are 4 on this panel here for PVC. Because if you can see, the land topography is going more on this corner. That's why I had that PVC on the corner. And then there's 3 on each panel instead of couple. So it's looking good here in the back. It's going tidier. It just needs someone to tidy it up better.
Okay, masag usa part.
All this lemon tree that the Lois planted.
Hapon, las utso gihapon ron.
Tunga!
Usa oy.
Wrong.
Tunga sako. Usa oy. Kuha ra man ilamo ri ang lungat tunga sa. So po, unsa naman ang oras ma'am?
Alas 3 ma'am siguro.
Sus.
Alas 4:20. Usa kay tuluman mo. 1 sack will still be more.
Pauno ka na atong ginawro.
So it's looking good here in the back. There's a rainbow. You can see here on that side. So it's getting clearer now. But I'm not sure it's gonna be like this tomorrow. Although rainbow should be telling us that it's not gonna rain anymore, but no, I don't believe it, because sometimes there's a big rainbow and then after 2 or 3 hours it rains again. So the next one to be trim is this tree. Look, he's just on the way. And look down there, all the development that's going on, but at least it's not like killing all the greens. We're still very green up here. Up here there's more forest than people. In fact, alone in this village there's only about 1,000 people living, or 1,200 if you count all the ones in the forest. So this got more vegetations here. And this is my view that I wake up to every day. It's now 5 o'clock, so they have, this is the level that they're into now. The middle one is Junel, the side one is Julito, and this one is Jurel. But Jurel is the one that's putting all the extended rebars. And Daloy is cleaning up the mixer. Ang kanding ay gigutom na eh. Scammy is now looking for food.
Now, imagine all this rendered, and then I got to work out a drainage system, and I want it chipping. Now, have a look at this a minute, and you'll see, you know, there's a method to my madness. Look at these walls here, right? Overhang by the mango tree. Right? Provides excellent shade. So you imagine if I had a similar sort of setup, but chipping as opposed to concrete, maybe concrete, I don't know, I might change my mind, and then I'll get some racks made, and that'll be all my orchids going on that. It'd be nice to have a couple racks through here, but I think it'd be too much. So, once those walls are built, right, all rendered, and all rendered off, put a beam on the top. Once that mango tree grows a little bit more over this side, it's actually quite enough, but I'll put some shade cloth in perhaps. And also I want orchids up in the tree itself. So got to put a few more columns in. But I think you're getting an idea now what it's going to be like. And once it's all cleaned up, all rendered up, I can then start designing a final design to the koi carp pond.